Did you did you sort of circle these kind of 2 games when the schedule came out, or just nothing really big for
No,
you?
nothing. No, I didn't really circle. I mean, whenever, we got a game tonight, so I'll be focused on the game tonight.
Yeah.
But whenever the game finishes and I start to focus on that game, you obviously, playing your old team, you get a little bit, you get excited. Definitely get excited and amped up to play.
Speaking of amping it up, you guys don't have many games left to go before the postseason begins. What do you think you guys gotta sort of like hone in on in the last couple of weeks?
Well, just all the deep details defensively. Everybody knows defense wins championships, so just all the details defensively, and and just take it from there.
Does winning the Atlantic sort of like division title mean something to you, given that you've won a title?
I mean, I think to all of us it means that we won the Atlantic Division title. I mean, it's obviously, it's good, of course, because we're winning games and we won games, but it's definitely not our goal.
Right. Well, thanks a lot, Cory.
All right, no problem.
Take care,
No problem.
Thanks
Take care.
Cory, I know you talked a lot about this in the summertime when you first signed the deal. How tough was it to make the decision, to balance staying in the comfort place, staying where you've won championships versus coming home?
Yeah, it was pretty tough. I was in a great situation, so it was tough. But on the other side of things, it's my home. I was gonna get a great opportunity for myself, playing time-wise and whatnot. So it was, it made the decision easier.
All the talk that was out there about how tough it might be for a Canadian to play on this team and deal with the pressures, and it seems like it hasn't affected you at all.
No, that hasn't really affected me at all, like you said. I mean, I'm a guy that just goes out there, plays, good or bad. I just play hard, and I kind of just go out there and try give it my all every time I'm on the court. And in terms of, I don't read all that other stuff, so.
You haven't had distractions though from like the friends, family, tickets, all that, the local kid.
Yeah, of course it's been different, but I embrace it. It's all love, so I embrace it. I don't. Look at it as a hassle or anything. I love it.
Cory, you said, coming back home is a great thing and all that, but in terms of expectations coming into where you are now, has everything kind of fit the expectation or exceeded the expectation in terms of your role with this team?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a guy that I always feel like I could do better. I always feel like I have something to prove or I have stuff to, work on, which I do, So I'm just out here continuing to get better. But I didn't really have much expectations when I first got here. I just got here and thinking, I'll just, play hard and, and just, work my way into the system and, get everybody to, get everybody's respect. And, I feel like I've been doing an okay job, just in terms of working hard, and that's all I can ask of myself.
Obviously, the Grizzlies, difficult team, even though the roster is depleted, they find a way to win. I've been asking Dwayne, asking some other players, what's so tough about this Grizzlies squad? What keeps them to play at a high level the way they do?
The Grizzlies, they've been a team that's been, grinded out team, for as long as I've been in the league. Every time you play them, they're gonna, play physical. They're gonna play hard. From full 48 minutes. So whenever you got a team that's that that grinded out type and and it's real physical, anything can happen. So you got to come with your A game.